Hey guys! So today I'd like to talk about something that's considered pretty important in the realm of fandoms, and that is fandom rivalry. And so in this type of fandom rivalry, you have two fandoms, one saying that they're better than the other fandom, and the other saying that they're better than the first fandom. Now, the most famous fandom rivalry in all of fandomness is probably the Harry Potter versus Twilight fandom rivalry. And so with Harry Potter and Twilight, you get people saying one is better than the other or the other is better than one, when really you can't do that because they're so different. Now personally, I do believe that J.K. Rowling is a better writer than Stephanie Meyer, but again, it's all relative. And you can enjoy a story more than one without it actually being a better story. And so within this rivalry, you just have these two groups of people who are just disagreeing and arguing all the time, where basically it just gets out of hand and over proportion, and they just hate each other, which is stupid. Don't hate another fandom because they have just as much right to love what they love as you do. And at one point in this rivalry, it had gotten to the point where you could not like both, or you could not even express your opinion about one around people who like the other without being judged. Which is plain stupid. Like, it had gotten to the point where if you were around a group of Potterheads and you said that you liked Twilight, you were shunned. So, what's your favorite book, TV show, movie, etc.? Oh, I really like Twilight. Twilight? Yeah, I just like the amount of character development put into it, and I like the whole vampires versus werewolf things, and I really like the whole love triangle thing, because it's like anything can happen. I mean, this could happen, but this could also happen, but you just don't know. I'm sorry, but I just don't think I can socialize with you anymore. And then, of course, there was a type of fandom rivalry in which there was literally a fandom warring with other people in the same fandom. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I saw this a lot with the Hunger Games fandom. So, because the movie peoples were all playing off this whole Team PETA, Team Gale thing, love triangle, whatever stuff, you had these people who were comparing it to Twilight and saying that it was the next Twilight. Which really, again, is stupid because they're such different ideas that they can't even be compared to each other in the slightest. And so anyway, you had these people coming from that side who were just like, yeah, it's so great, it's like Twilight, it's the next Twilight. And then you had the people who were like, no, this is nothing like Twilight. You other half of the fandom should go die in a hole. And so then you had this side of the fandom which would get very, very insulted if anyone even mentioned Team PETA or Team Gale, who were convinced that the love triangle had no part in the story. And then you had this other side who only cared about the love triangle and were just like, that was the only thing their focus was on. Instead of looking at the entirety of the amazing plot of this thing Susanna Collins created in this dystopian world and looking at all the other stuff, they were single-minded on the love triangle aspect of it. So, you like the Hunger Games, right? Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the Hunger Games. Well, are you Team PETA or Team Gale? Excuse me? What do you mean, excuse me? It's a simple enough question. Are you Team PETA or Team Gale? Please just never talk to me about the Hunger Games again, okay? What do you mean? I thought you said you liked the Hunger Games. Yeah, but I refuse to talk to anyone about a fandom who doesn't know what they're actually talking about. Because really, if you love something, you should not care about arguing with people about which plot line is more important. And if people feel like taking subplots and pretending that that is the entirety of the plot of it and that is the only thing that matters, let them. Let them enjoy the story how they want to enjoy it. And yes, there were those people in the middle who were just like, well, I love the whole thing, so yeah. So what I'm really trying to say here, guys, is that people should just like what they like for whatever reasons they like it, and you just shouldn't really disagree with that. I mean, if someone likes a fandom for something that you see as insignificant, why does it matter? I mean, it was a reason for them to get pulled into this whole world of fandoms. Just let people like what they like for the reasons that they like it. And like what you like for the reasons that you like it. And if people think that your opinion is stupid, well, it's not. It's an opinion. And the point of an opinion is to be arguable and debatable and be able to go to someone and be like, I think your opinion is stupid, and for them to be like, I don't care. It's my opinion. So yeah, thanks for watching, and in my next video I'm going to continue with this kind of theme of fandom rivalry and talk about cross-fandom shipping. Yay! And if you disagree or agree with anything I have to say, or you have something else to add, feel free to leave it in the comments. Please.